Hello, everyone. I am Wanjiro Mureithi of WINENJIRU Exclusives. Welcome to Conversations with WINENJIRU. Today, we are in the city of Gigiri. It's a city on its own, right? And we're here at Levin.
Levin.
Yes.
Levin.
Lava S. Spirits and, wines and spirits.
Vin and spiritu.
Okay, thank you, Frenchman.
Yes. I'm not a Frenchman.
With our resident Frenchman,
yes.
Anthony.
Yes, welcome.
Welcome. So good to have you with us. And I know you're a busy man, but we appreciate the time that you've given to us.
Yes.
And we are so excited to be in this new space. How long have you been here?
I've been here 3 years now.
3 years now?
Yeah.
Was this always your location for the business, or did you move from somewhere else?
I was in the vicinity of the area. I was in Warwick Center.
Mm-hmm.
It's just maybe 500 meters from here. Yeah, so I moved. It was a bigger space. Yeah, and I like the place. Yeah. I was there for 5 years before I moved.
5 years before you moved here. So
yes,
been in the business for 8 years.
8 years.
Okay.
2015 to 8 years. Yeah.
8 years now.
2014, 8 years. Yeah.
I know we first met. I think it was at a Spanish wine festival at Kepinski.
Yes.
Some time ago when they used to host them. I don't think they host them anymore.
Yes.
But anyway, I wasn't born into wine. I always tell people they know I'm a coffee and tea girl.
Yes.
What were you doing before you started the business?
Wow. What was I doing? Let's summarize. Okay. When I cleared uni, my background is actually IT.
IT, okay.
So I did business and IT, a course called Management Information Systems.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that in Desta University. Though I started in Nazarene, but ended up in Desta.
Oh, that's a distance.
Yes, so I was doing computer science
from Rongai to Athi River.
The dust was real, man. The dust was real. So I didn't have a wine background as such. So, and I never used to indulge in wine, per se, So I went to Desta. So after Desta, did my internship at Kenya Anti-Corruption.
What is now the
Integrity Center.
Okay. What is now the EACC?
Yeah, so I used to work in the forensic department.
Oh, nice.
So it wasn't challenging. I was depressed. I was kind of like, the way you wake up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It was a routine. It became a routine. So I started looking for my passion. So I just draw a circle on a white paper. Used to write my passions. For over 1 year, it took me 1 year to look for my passion. Yeah, so light bulb moment, I was living alone. I had a wine rack, I had the wine magazines. I was drinking white wine that day.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, man, I'm going to pursue this thing. Took a course from SA.
Oh, nice.
Wines from Cape Wine Academy.
Cape Wine Academy, yes.
I did the Wines of the World certification. And then I just self-taught myself, reading articles, journals. Yeah, and then I quit the job, but now this time I was working for an interior design company.
Okay, you had moved from forensics.
From Integrity Center, from the corruption, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just ended up, took all my savings, I risked it all. Stupid move, people may say. No fallback plan.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I started. The wine industry has grown tremendously. I know that's maybe your next question, how it's grown. So I took my savings, started, and here I am, 8 years now.
Okay, but let's go back a bit. Yeah. You have decided you want to get into the wine space. Yeah. There's many options in the wine value chain. You could be an importer, you could be, the retail side, it could be distribution. Why specifically did you decide on a retail shop?
Actually, I think God has a path for everyone. Because when I started, I wanted to be an importer.
An importer, yes.
So I was like, I have a budget. So I was like, so I couldn't manage the importation side. So I started the other way around. Yes. I started with retail, having a wine shop, tasting section, tasting room. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I rolled with the punches. Yeah. I learned the business. Yeah, and it seems destined. Maybe I was destined for this
For
place.
this
The
place.
wine experience.
The wine experience,
Yeah,
yes.
wine experience space.
Okay,
Yeah.
but then there's lots of wines and spirits shops around, like every corner, right?
Yes,
And I mean,
yes,
we're
yes.
close to Kiambu Road. You know what that is like now. But
Yes,
but
yes.
but Levan is definitely not like the others.
No, it's not like the
Yes.
others.
Yeah. Why? What is special about it? Other than, of course, you leading it.
Yes. I think the best thing about Liva is I pride myself on the knowledge. So anyone can sell wine. Anyone can wake up in the morning and sell wine. You know, have the big, the guys with the big budgets and everything. But what drives me is the passion. So every one of my staff, I have to take them through a rigorous training, almost 6 months, with my WSET textbooks. No. Anyway, with my knowledge.
They have to read them.
Yes, I have to. They have to know the grape varieties. They have to know customer preferences. They have to ask questions like, "What are you having for dinner? Is it a casual drink? Is it are you having what kind of style do you like?" Such questions. So I pride myself on knowledge.
Knowledge,
We are
okay.
very knowledgeable. Yeah, and our service, the service, everyone works on service. You can never be 100% on service, but our knowledge is top notch. Yeah, so that's what I think. I like seeing a customer satisfied more than the money.
More than the money.
You see, the customer satisfaction is the best. They'll always come back. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot of wine you have in stock.
Yes.
Maybe I should ask about the value of stock, or okay, rather, how many SKUs do you have?
How many skills do I have? Wow.
And how did you how do you go about selecting what you want to stock? Because there's quite a diverse variety of fine and premium wines.
Yes.
Which I think is a big differentiator for you as well. You have a deli, but then how do you go about deciding
What
to stock?
I stock? Huh?
Yes, and especially when you, quote unquote,
Yes.
used all your savings for at the beginning of your business.
So I'll give you a funny story.
Oh, we love those.
It's not a funny story, but it's so weird. I used to stock for myself. I used to stock what I like.
Yes.
So 2 years into the business is when I started thinking like the customer. But what I liked is what everyone liked. They're like, is this a Frenchman shop? Is this an Italian guy shop? Is this
Yes.
So people never knew it was a Kenyan guy could ever do what I'm doing.
Yes.
Back
And a young
2014,
Kenyan guy, not some old mzee.
Yeah, we've become old. Pot bellies are growing now. Yeah, but how I decide, I used to decide based on what I like,
Okay.
and then I started getting into the customers, like in the customer's shoes.
Okay.
So I think the wine industry back then had not yet gotten to the level that it's at right now. Yeah, and 2 years later, I started thinking like the customers. I used to see customer preferences leaning on to, say, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Sauvignon Blanc was always there, Chardonnay. So right now, how I decide, I just decide on, for me, I specialize in premium wines. Yeah, the premium space of wine is what, because everyone else is doing wine, but I pride myself on premium wines. Yeah, I like choosing premium wines. Premium wines can be premium, it's not the costly wines, but value. Wines with value, and wines from good wineries. Yes, and the wineries who are passionate about what they do. Yes. I am sure you know quite a few. We have quite a few bottles here.
We have like the people around here.
Yes,
Which I'll get into right now. Okay.
Yes.
What percentage? I mean, okay. Do you do spirits at all?
I do spirits as well. You
Yeah.
can't live without spirits in a wine bar. Yeah.
But then what's the proportion? Say, let's start with the wines.
Yes.
Per country.
Yes.
Do you have a preference maybe for a particular region? Or the biggest portfolio is from what country? If we try and analyze that regionally.
Thank you. That's a good question. I think old world. So
It's mostly old world.
So I started basing the wines. Most of the wines are from France, Italy, Spain, Portugal. The old world.
The old world. Okay.
World.
Yes.
New world. South Africa is a must. Have to have South Africa. Now I'm getting into now the Rieslings, because people never used to understand about Riesling, but it was based on Old World.
Yes.
New World was Old World was maybe 60%. New World was 10%.
10%. Okay.
And then so you have New World, so that's about 70%, and then the rest are spirits.
That's spirits.
Yeah,
Okay.
and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
yes,
But then you also have a deli. Can I
have a
call
deli.
it that?
Yes,
With
yes.
a wide range of what imported cheeses.
Yeah, and salami and salamis
And
and
cold meats,
cold
yes.
meats. Yeah, yeah. Parma ham, prosciuttos, all the cheeses you can, hard cheese, soft cheese. I also self-taught myself about
cheese.
about cheeses and salamis.
Are you a cheese master?
Let me tell you, I don't know. I don't know where my passion is, but one. You know, people rarely like giving credit to. Me, I give credit where credit is due. So, one place I was very impressed by, and they got me into the cheese, selling cheese, salami, was Prime Cuts.
Prime Cuts. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
Village Market. They've been there for a long time. Gilan is also.
Yes.
But Prime Cuts, I can say, that's one I was very impressed. You know, they know what they're doing. They sell. They have their meats.
Yes.
That's their core business. But their deli is top notch.
Wow.
I used to buy cheese for personal use there.
Wow. Okay.
So I was like, man, this thing it pairs well with wine. So let me start. And yeah, it's a profitable business, but you have to get it right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
profitable even in this kind of setup.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm quite impressed that you say that, and I guess I was expecting you to say Cinnamon cheese, or let's say Brown's cheese, the local companies.
They're doing well.
But then
there's one, Brown's cheese, Cinnamon cheese, but one cheese maker that I like, they've been there for a long time, is Happy Cow.
Happy Cow. Okay.
Yes, they do a lot of Holland style.
Yes,
Dutch
yes,
style
yes. I actually
cheeses.
going to say, yeah, that sounds Dutch. Yes.
Yes. Browns is good. Cinnamon is good as well. The market is open for a lot of people.
A lot of people to come
and I big up to them. They're doing a good job. Yeah, let's do local
Let's do
made
local
cheeses
as
as well.
well.
Yes. Even salamis, let's do local.
Let's do local ones as well.
Yeah.
No, sure. So this particular venue right now is different from your previous one.
Yes.
Because now we can see a huge sitting area. So I would assume this is what? Tasting room cum restaurant.
Yes, the wine bar.
The wine bar.
Yes.
So what led you to that, or what triggered that sort of extension to your business? Because the other space was really just the deli and the shop.
Was the shop, yeah.
Yes.
So what triggered?
And especially, how does that add value in this area that we're in, this center, the craft center?
Yes. When I came here, I was. It's a long story, but I was alone. I was alone.
Oh, were you one of the first clients?
I was actually the first client on this side.
Wow.
So it was but God is great. He's blessed us. He's blessed us well. Why I opened a wine bar is for the experience. I just, retail is not my kind of sport. Retail, anyone can do it. Anyone, WINENJIRU can do it. You can open your own space. You can sell your own wines. But I pride myself on experience.
Yes.
Give them a nice experience. Recommend wines to them. Wines by the glass, wines by the bottle. Coravin. You can open. Coravin is a wine preservation system. You can open high-end bottles with
that as well.
With that as well. Yes. So why I opened a wine bar for a bigger sitting area? It's profitable, but at the end of the day, I wanted people to experience the wine, and then they can buy from the shop downstairs. Yes.
So you don't charge extra when they have it here?
Obviously, they are running costs. you obviously know restaurant price, but I'm not exorbitant. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
But then there is a differentiated pricing. Takeaway.
Yes. Takeaway.
And sit here. Wow.
Yes.
We've been duly warned.
Don't be afraid.
We shall take.
I won't charge you guys.
We shall take our wines away.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you've been open for more than 8 years.
Yes.
Clearly, like you've said, the space has
ups
changed.
Ups and downs.
The ups and downs.
Every
election year, then there's COVID.
Talk of every business trial, city council,
Kenya Revenue Authority?
No.
Not too much of that.
Kenya Revenue Authority. I'm always in the right books. I'm always in the right books. But just I learned a lot, man. Like especially my biggest learning lesson was was look at your lease agreements.
Oh,
Yeah. Leases can mess any small business up,
okay.
especially if you have a rogue landlord.
Okay.
So look at your lease agreements. Make sure there are exit clauses in those lease agreements, and also just the normal Kenyan way, bribery, city council. Every other day they are coming. You know what it is, and then
To check your
raising
licenses
capital,
and
raising capital, cash
also
flow.
cash flow, yeah.
Yeah, so I've sacrificed a lot. It was not always rosy. I think the first 4 years of business were not rosy.
Okay.
I was selling wine, but I wasn't breaking it. I was just below break even.
Wow.
Yes,
For
yes.
4 whole
First
years.
4 years, yeah.
Thank you for being honest with us, to show
man.
us that it's not all rosy. I mean,
Yes,
we come
yes.
to Warwick Center, we think this guy has a shop in
Yeah,
Gigiri.
this guy is making it.
He looks
He's
all
minting
put
it.
together.
Yeah, man.
Because you're always so cool, calm, collected.
Yeah. Like, thank
Just
you.
like,
Even you.
You're just happy.
Even yourself. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But then the other thing is like you're so intense in terms of your approach to wine, right?
Yes.
You don't just do the periphery. A lot of us, we like to fluff around the periphery. For you, I guess the best or worst question for someone would be to ask you, tell me about this wine, because you really get into it.
Yes, I get into it.
And I remember you as a student in the level 2 class. Yeah, like
always raising my hand.
coming in and wanting to do so much more.
She used to ignore my hand up because she knew I had the right answers for everything.
You were doing level 3 stuff in level 2.
In level 2, yeah.
So I had to
Calm me down.
standardize the equation, but
yeah.
I'm glad that you take education seriously and
Yeah.
you even went through that qualification.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even know about the Cape Wine Academy stuff that you had done.
Yes.
But coming to your store at that time, the labels and I mean there was order in a way that I hadn't seen in other specialist wine shops before.
Yes.
And then of course now getting to talk to you and even seeing your selection of cheeses, you can tell this person is not just doing this for the time being. This is someone who is really invested in it.
Yes.
And I know you have been very instrumental also in helping others get to the level you're at.
Yes, I'm always helpful in information. Wine is, man, as long as you have the knowledge,
Yes.
you can sell anything.
Anything.
You can sell cameras, you can sell you just name it. I can sell anything as long as you're passionate about it. It's like for yourself. One thing I'd like to say is WINENJIRU also, you've pushed the wine culture forward. You're passionate about what you do. You're passionate about the teaching, about education. Yes. So one thing I like to applaud you is you've stayed the course. We've stayed the course.
Thank you.
For myself,
Yes.
I'm not in I'm still trying to figure myself out. I'm a technical guy. I like the technical stuff in wine. So you look at a wine.
Yes.
I'm looking at how it's made, what fermentation, carbonic, a whole bunch. Sorry, viewer, sorry.
No, go on. Give us those names.
Sorry, But relaying that information, that's where there are people like.
Yes, okay.
That's where your space is. So I'd like to give you your flowers while you're still here.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. No, really, thank you for that.
Yeah. You never know.
I want to take a moment.
Someone may be hit by a boda and
We are not joking about those things at all.
So I'd like to give you your flowers. You're doing a good job. Keep it up. We have to stay the course. Yes.
Thank you. And if there's people like you
Yeah.
who are going to be teaching at level 3, then I can go on holiday and smell my roses even greater.
Yes, a hike. You can go on a hike. Yes.
So you like the technical?
Yes.
You selected these particular wines that are very diverse from different places in the world.
Okay,
Is there any one you want to talk about, or you'll talk about all of them?
I can just run through all of them. Huh?
Sure. Shall I move my glass to the back?
Yes. Let's do this.
Yes.
So, can start with the Hugel Riesling. Yes, this is a normal Riesling from Alsace. These guys make the family, Hugel family, is known for Riesling in that area. So they make very good Riesling, and Riesling can age in bottle well.
Very well, yeah.
Yeah, years and years and years.
This is 2016, so
It's
it's actually
a
was
2016.
6 years now. But I
Yeah,
also know
yeah.
it's one of the brands that has been in the market in this particular style for one of the longest times.
Hugel know their stuff. Alsace style, Alsace. Okay, viewers, Riesling is a white grape variety, grown mostly in Alsace and Germany. Oh, other regions do it, but these guys do it the best. So Alsace, yes, they have a different style. This is from it's a 2016, but it's still tasting well.
Very
It's from a Grand
fresh.
Cru area.
Yes.
I think it's Flostig. So Riesling, you can never go wrong with it. Acidity, from acidity to acidity to body. If you like something crisp, fresh, maybe medium plus acidity. Yes, this is your guy.
He's
This is
the
your
guy.
guy here. Yeah. He
I-
pairs a lot with spicy dishes as well. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I told you he's intense.
This one, La Vieille Femme. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well.
No, yeah, you're the French one, right?
No, I'm sure you know the pronunciation. We tested this in class.
Yes.
In our level 3.
Okay, great.
Viewers, this is our teacher as well. She's our level 3 teacher. Yeah, so this is I think a Grenache Blanc, a blend, Grenache Blanc, Rousson, the Rhone varietal,
Rhone style variety, yes.
This is more like it's more like your Chardonnay kinda, heavier style. This is not like a Chablis. This is more like I can compare this with a hot climate, warm climate Chardonnay.
Chardonnay.
So Chilean Chardonnay, yeah, warm climate Chardonnay.
climate
But
Chardonnay.
this can age well. Grenache Blanc can age well, but because Rhone they try and blend because Grenache Blanc is easily it can oxidize.
Oxidize
Yes.
easily,
So
okay.
this is a good wine, La Vieille Femme, Southern Rhone. So we have Alsace. We are tasting now. We are tasting
the Nebbiolo.
a Nebbiolo. The color, garnet red. Yes, high acidity. Body is full. Nebbiolo is makes one of the renowned wines, Barolo. So I like Nebbiolo. I like the acidity. I chose this for the occasion.
For the yes.
You know me, I've been a white varietal kind
Okay,
of guy.
yes.
But today we are drinking the red wine.
The red wine.
Yes.
Thank you for the choice of red.
Yes, and then we have your best friend here. This is her best friend of yours. This is Palladius. Yeah, I think it's a 13 grape blend. Sadie family. What more can I say about this? This wine has won so many awards.
Iconic wine.
Iconic wines. Eben Sadie is
Yeah,
the winemaker. He's like the mad scientist of winemaking in
South Africa.
In South Africa, I think the region is Swartland.
Swartland region, yes.
Yes,
It's one
yes.
of the rock stars from
I
there.
think next week is Warsaw, so I'm ready. I'm ready.
You ready for the Wines of South Africa show?
Yeah, so they've done old vine, old bush vines. It's a myriad of grape varieties. So from Rousson to so many. There are 13 grape varieties in here. Pickpool, yeah. So this is a awesome wine, full-bodied. Acidity is good.
Crisp.
I think maybe not citrus notes, but this has a lot of what do you call the peach nectarine?
Yes, the stone fruit.
The
stone fruit,
Yeah,
yes,
so
and can
this-
age for very, very long.
Yeah, so if you miss Valentine's, this is this is the best wine for your.
And there's
significant
Mother's
other.
Day. Mother's Day coming
Yeah,
up.
actually Mother's Day, man. Yeah, this is if you love your mom.
Buy her this one.
Yes, and it's ageable as well.
Yeah.
Ageable for a long time. I
This-
think it has aging capability of 10 to 15 years.
I think, yeah, on the
Yeah,
higher side.
the higher side, yeah.
Definitely, yes. And this is, some people visit boutiques to look at clothes and shoes and
yes.
eye them from the window.
Yes.
I come here to visit Palladius and Kulumela.
Mm.
Say hi. You're still around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the cellar I visit for that. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know whether you can see the others.
Okay, let's go to
Let's see.
this guy. Chrysia, Douro, Symington family. It's actually Pratt and Symington. So it's a
Okay.
it's a two winemakers and families came together.
From
So
Portugal,
from
right?
Portugal, yeah, Douro, Portugal. Yeah, Portugal has warms my heart because yeah, they're one of the kings in red wine making. Bordeaux style. They use a lot of they use rarely new oak, but they use a lot of French oak. Yeah, so this guy is very full-bodied, ageable. This is a 2014.
For 2014,
We have some more time on this.
This is a whole 8 years.
Yeah, a whole 8 years.
And counting.
The normal grape varieties. Your normal Quattro Cinco. Yeah, the Quattro Cinco. Yes, so Toriga Nacional, Tinta Roriz, Tinta Cao, not Alicante, but the normal Portuguese indigenous
Portuguese,
grapes.
okay.
Yes. So this guy is, what can I say, full-bodied, Bordeaux style.
Great collector's item too.
Yeah, this is a collector's. This warms my heart. This is for your grandfather. Yes, grandfather.
Not your mother.
No. Moms. We give them Palladius or Hugel. This is for even
Grandpa.
moms. Yeah, this
Grandpa,
can be
patriarch.
this can be a grandpa kind of gift.
Okay.
Yeah, but ageable. This can go for like 50 years.
Wow.
Yeah, seller. Yes, I think this is your favorite. The next one, one of your favorites.
I don't have favorites. I like all wine.
Yes. So, tell us more about the Pinotage. Since we're doing the wines of South Africa next week.
I'm the one interviewing. Anyway.
Yes.
Pinotage, I love
Yes.
it because it is the African grape variety.
Yes.
Canon Cop, which is the Canon Hill, is a very prestigious wine estate in South Africa in the Stellenbosch region. And this is their estate wine, Pinotage. They have really won a lot of awards in Pinotage. And Pinotage is a mix of Pinot Noir and Cinsault, which we call Hermitage.
Is it sorry to cut you off, I'm asking a technical
Yes.
question
Yes,
for the
yes.
viewers. Is this a blend, or is it a blend? Is it a crossing, or is it a what can you call
It was
this?
actually a crossing.
It's a crossing.
I think if you think about our climate, for
Yes,
example,
yes,
because
yes.
Pinot Noir is originally from the Burgundy region.
Yes.
There are places within South Africa that would be considered too warm for that. And of course, Pinot Noir needs lots of care, in terms of tending to the farm and the like.
Yes, so Pinot
in
Noir
19
and Cinsault. Huh?
Yes. In
Okay.
20? Now I've forgotten the...
Yes.
In 1925...
Yes.
Oh my God, it'll be so bad if I get it wrong.
Yes,
But
viewers. Yeah.
In Stellenbosch University,
Yes.
Professor Abraham Perold
Yes, you're
then
right.
did the crossing. And it actually didn't catch on until a few years later. But now there is world-class Pinotage. And of course, most of the plantings of Pinotage are still in South Africa.
Yes.
And Canon Pop is, of course, one of the leading estates to have it. You've really put me on the spot today.
No, but that's
It's
good.
1925,
It's
yes.
1925, and it's
And
Abraham Perold.
Perold, yes. And every
Yeah.
year in October, I think always the second week of October,
Yes.
we do have the Pinotage Day that's celebrated. And we've had celebrations in Kenya as well. In fact, in Kilimani,
Yes.
there is a restaurant called Pinotage.
Where
on
is
Lenana
this?
Road. Actually,
Pinotage.
There's a restaurant
Oh
called
man,
Pinotage on
that guy
Lenana
better
Road.
get his Pinotage right, huh?
I'm not really sure they have a wine list, but at
Yeah,
least
yeah.
I've seen the name on
Yes.
there.
So
that's Canon Cop.
That's Canon Cop. And then one more question, Canon Cop. The Pinotage. Can Pinotage be grown anywhere in the world?
I'm sure it can.
Yes. Why have other people not tried?
I know there is. I mean, I don't have the data right off the top of
Yes.
my hands, but I would say majority of it is still Southern Africa. It would be interesting to hear
Yeah,
if someone
Pinotage
like
from-
Eman Derito
Yeah.
has tried to grow some plantings in
In the Rift Valley.
in the Rift Valley here,
Yeah.
or say even in the wineries in Tanzania, in the Dodoma region. It would
Yes.
be interesting to find out whether they've had Pinotage as well.
Yes.
Or even in the old world.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll actually have to check that out today. You've challenged me.
Yes.
I shall go and find out all the non-South African pinotage growing vineyards in the world.
Yeah, this is why I say you're a nice educator. I put you on the spot for everyone to see your skills. Yes, yes.
And I thought you brought it out because you like
Nah.
pinotage.
And I brought it out. I like pinotage, and I
Yes.
had to have an African
Of course,
representation on this
representation
list.
here.
Yes, and yeah, and you should also tell us what's happening very soon. Wines of South Africa.
Okay, I guess depending on when, I mean, every year the Wines of South Africa have been very instrumental on coming to do a trade show.
Yes, yes,
So we'll be having that in a few weeks' time on
Yes.
May the 20th and 21st.
yes.
But then we also have, they not only come for the trade show, but have been very instrumental in hosting training days for staff. You have been there for the
I've been
trainings
there
as
for
well.
2 trainings. Yeah.
And you have participated in the
Yeah,
sommelier,
in the sommelier
World
yeah,
Cup,
yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
a sommelier competition.
Yes, yes, yes,
And,
yes. Semi-final, quarter-final, semi-final. I'm not sure.
You
where
were
I
somewhere at
reached.
the top.
Yeah.
So it's really great that we're able to pass that knowledge on and have what I can call South African wine experts now.
Yes.
But I want us to be really world experts.
Yes, bring them all. Bring them all. We take the knowledge. Maybe one day I can start my own winery.
Your
That's
own
my
winery.
my
No,
dream.
That is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
great to
Yeah.
hear because I was
Yes.
actually going to come to that after this wine.
Yes.
But more so in in October 2022, we're going to have the biggest wine show in South Africa called Cape Wine.
Wow.
So you should
I
also
should
mark
come.
your
Yeah,
calendar.
yeah, yes. I should.
and
I
visit.
should visit the banks. Yes, yes.
Visit the banks to visit
Yeah,
the vineyards.
Yes.
What about this hot meadow?
Yes, they say you can say hot meadow or umedo. you know.
Umedo,
Yeah.
okay.
This is a Cru Bourgeois. Man, I have to go back to the books. Huh? This is a Bordeaux
Yes.
left bank. Cru Bourgeois, yeah, they took in Bordeaux they have a way of classifying the top chateaus there.
Yes.
So yeah, they took except the five
Original
fast growth
classifications, yeah.
original classification. The other wineries fall into the Cru Bourgeois. So the first 5 classification we're talking of Chateau Lafite, Rothschild, Decam, Mouton Rothschild, Oubrion. I think there's one more
And
I'm
Margaux.
missing. And Chateau Margaux, yeah.
Yes.
So everything else that doesn't fall within the first 5, they call them
The first growth.
first growths, yeah. 5th growth, 4th growth, 3rd growth falls into the Cru
Cru Bourgeois.
Yeah. So Bel Air Gloria, this Cab Merlot, Cab Franc, it's one of my best wines. It's a 2014.
Nice.
Yeah, the acidity is the tannins. Sorry, viewers, we didn't talk about tannins. We didn't talk about tannins WINENJIRU, by the way. Tannins here are soft now. We're in 20.
8
and
years later.
I think to explain to the normal viewer, tannins are the astringent kind of feeling you get on your gums.
Just like
sharp
black tea, when you take strong black tea.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the tannins here are subdued, where it's almost 8 years. So this should be tasting great. I wish we opened this, but next time.
Next time.
Next time.
No,
time.
No. We're definitely not going to end at this time. This we'll call episode 1.
Episode 1, yeah.
Because you've thrown me a curveball and I was talking more than I should.
So what episode is this? What episode is
This
this?
is episode 1 of your season. Everybody will have their own season.
So like in doing this.
No. Okay,
yes.
I'm basically okay. I was trying to be corny to say
Yes.
this is not enough. This half an hour we've had is not enough.
Yes.
We'll have to come back and record another half hour
Yes.
and have specific technical.
Yes,
We'll
next
come
time,
to a
next time.
technical section for you.
Yes.
We'll even have maps and flowcharts
Yes,
to
yes.
describe everything.
Yeah.
But just maybe one last question about the ecosystem. How do you see it now, and what are the opportunities for people who might want to get into the business like you? Someone is somewhere with their blank piece of paper, drawing a circle, contemplating leaving their current job, or even for innovation and big business to get into this space.
Okay, the ecosystem.
Yeah, basically think about the consumers, think about people like who sell Coravin, glasses,
Yeah, yes.
people who import, people who are doing distribution. Are we
Yes,
going to find a place where now we'll be serving the wine off the barrel direct, or what? What's going to happen?
So for me, these are my thoughts. The ecosystem starts with with it starts basically with passion. It's a lucrative wine is a lucrative business. It's untapped. We've not tapped much of it in Kenya, in East Africa, but it's a very lucrative business. If done the right way, you can make quite a bit of a living for yourself through wine, but it's not all easy. So the ecosystem starts with the person at home with a passion. It starts with passion. If you have a passion for retail, if you have a passion for trade, you can trade in wine. If you have a passion for knowing the intricacies of winemaking, it starts with a passion. So the ecosystem starts there. It starts with the retailers. You can be a retailer. You can be an importer. If you have the capital to do it, you can even start with just having a small, simple shop, and you can. There's the education part of wine. There's a service. The service working in for if you've just done your hospitality training from what do you call it, the college on Thika Road.
There is the Boma International Hotel School.
Boma,
there's Utali College.
There's
IHTI in Kilimani.
So it's ripe. It's a ripe. It's not yet untapped. So for if you can work in service, you can work as a consultant, you can work as a trader, you can work as there are so many avenues where you can work as a wine in the wine field. So the ecosystem is quite huge. There are importers, there are traders, there are service. There's quite a lot. So I think the beginning, if you want to enter the wine trade, I think just the knowledge. They should visit WINENJIRU. Should put your number up and do a course called Wines and Spirits
Education
Trust.
Yes.
It's a London certification. It's like your CPA or your ACCA or your CFA, but it's for wine. And there are many other certifications, but we do it. This is our teacher. This was our teacher for the certification. So So anyone who wants to begin into the wine field,
yes,
just
the
does education is important, and then just don't. For me, I'd advise don't quit your day job just yet. For it, don't quit your day job. Think about it. It's something you have to think about. You can't do it as a side business. For me. For me, if you're doing the wine business, you have to go fully into it. You can't just do it on the side and say, okay, I'm going to work. For me, I don't know, other people can do it, but for me, I can't. You have to think about it before you do it.
You do it, yeah?
Yes.
And that takes courage. And if it's one thing I know you don't lack, Anthony,
man, the risk.
It is courage, right?
The appetite for risk is high. Yes.
So we know this is only the beginning. Thank you for your time today.
Yes.
I toast to you, and I know I'll be back to celebrate when the level 3 results come out.
Oh, the level 3, and toast to the man behind the camera.
Oh yeah, the man behind the camera too.
And
this is for you.
And everyone behind the scenes who has helped us, JMO, the drivers. Let's support WINENJIRU. And let's drink more wine.
Let's drink more wine and better wine.
And premium wine,
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. All right.